All right. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. I'm going to start sharing it. Really excited today. I want to see Jackson Stratton. Really excited today. Oh. I mean, this should be Marco's time, right? Iowa gets ball first. All right, the message is out, people. Oh, hi, Todd. Oh boy. I mean, I'm nervous about that, but I mean, I honestly think we have to put more pressure however he does it. Um we got to put more pressure on him. We got to put more pressure on Maryland today. But I'm ready to see. I think Jackson, if he can be accurate like he is, he can open it up for KJ. That was the biggest thing with Sullivan is um, that's why KJ only averaged like 4 yards a carry with Sullivan because they weren't afraid of anything, right? So he averaged 8 yards a carry with Cade because they played different defense. So let's see how they play Jackson. Are they going to sit back or are they going to send the house and make Jackson complete some passes? I'm ready. I wish this was Marco, but I'm rooting for Jackson. Yeah, DeJong's supposed to be starting. I don't know if he's in, but he's supposed to be starting. I mean, that first play, Jackson should have kept it. It was wide open for Jackson. I would have set Maryland up as well. They knew first down was going to go to KJ. Stratton should have kept that one. My wife has the game on so loud I can actually hear her watching the game. There we go. I'm so nervous for him, for Jackson. I'm ready to see him throw the ball. But so on that play though, Maryland laid back. So Maryland's kind of just kind of playing, gauging out how they're going to do it. Are they just going to keep feeding KJ? See, right now, they only have 7 guys in there. That was a good defense to run against as well. So they're not. And that was a great accurate ball by Jackson. I do like this play call. This, oh yeah, I call it the speed hitch, but I don't know what he calls it. Play action, baby. Nope. Quarterback sneak time. Do we dare go quarterback sneak? Down to our walk on quarterback, and number 2 has a broken thumb. Inches in the shotgun. I hate this. I mean, we got it, but it just doesn't make sense to go in shotgun on inches. Then again, it doesn't make sense to turn around and hand the ball off to your running back either. So let's see if Maryland adjusts. Are they going to make Jackson have to do anything to win the game? I mean, this defense. Look at that box. They got 6 in the box. I mean, they're really not trying to stop the run like they would with Sullivan in the game. Yeah, I think as he gets comfortable, that's what I'm hoping for as well. But if the defense is going to keep playing like they are, yeah, they call timeout. I mean, we can run the ball on every down against the defense they're running. Like nothing that Maryland is doing on defense makes sense right now. I mean, at least make Jackson prove that he can beat you. And right now, they're just laying back and letting Iowa do whatever they want. Plus, I want to see Jackson throw the ball a little bit. I Well, no, I agree, Kelvin. Jackson's not running much today. No, I agree. I was just thinking like what it would do to the defense. And it was wide open. He could have dove and picked up 4 yards on that first play. He could have kept it, ran around, just not taking a hit, but dove. Yeah, I'm sure they believed it. Oh, man, I wish this was Marco. Gosh, why do you have to get hurt? This is like the perfect moment. These Allstate commercials are getting annoying. I don't know why, but they've been annoying for like the last couple of years to me. They get sillier and sillier. Right. Yeah. I agree, Todd. It's like, I mean, they didn't learn from Michigan State did the same thing in the first half. So maybe they watched the second half of the Michigan State game, and that would make you nervous. Cade went off in the second half of the Michigan State game, right? All of a sudden they were running the ball after Cade started completing some passes. Last week, Sullivan got hurt, but Sullivan was bad most of the game. They didn't cover receivers, which is why they got, that deep ball was wide open. So maybe they watched Michigan State and realized that they can throw it. And Jackson played very well. He only got 2 drives, I believe. Somebody can correct me, but I think Jackson only got 2 drives against UCLA. And one of them was a touchdown. And the other one, they didn't bring KJ out. And on that touchdown drive, KJ had like 40 yards rushing because Jackson, oh shoot. Hold on, I got to get the Indiana Ohio State game on. Man, I'm stupid. I mean, they're making it so easy on Iowa's offensive line. I mean, you're probably right, Kelvin. They do it all the time. Well, he's not. Sullivan's not a young quarterback. He's going to be a senior next year. They only got 6 guys in there, and we have 6 blockers. We still threw it, but look at that! Look at that ball! Look at that strike by Jackson. Yeah, it's a natural. Look at this, and it hums out there. they their seventh man they blitzed, and he got destroyed. So they still are only having 6 guys in the box. That time they brought a seventh, and he got laid out. Well, hell, he's looking right now. He's looking. His balls have been on target. He's actually looked better than any of our quarterbacks so far this year. I mean, Deacon wasn't Division One, period. So I don't even throw Deacon in there. I mean, I watched him at Utah Tech. I mean, he still was god awful there. I mean, it had nothing to do with being a Division One quarterback, I guess, as much as he's just not accurate. So I don't even count Deacon anymore. Oh, get around! Oh, that's a young quarterback mistake. He's got to get that head around. See right here, turn. He didn't. He waited, and then he should just throw it away. That's all right. I enjoyed the play call. I don't know why no one blocked 44. I didn't see it. I didn't pay attention to the line. I need to see a replay. That was on Molten. What the hell was he doing? The ball, it wasn't on Jackson. That was on the running back. Well, that was fun while it lasted. How? Like, how do I not have Indiana, Ohio State part of my four teams that I was going to put it in the quads so I can watch four games at once, but how do I not have? Well, let me create it. What the hell? Indiana, Indiana, Ohio State's on Fox. This is on BTN. That's Fox. BTN. Oh no, I can't have a. I can't have a four games with. That's insane. With two Fox channels on at the same time because BTN is Fox. Well, there goes that. On that one TV, I'm gonna have to start up another. Hold on. This is insane. Who do you guys got? Penn State or Minnesota? I'm gonna root my butt off for Minnesota. Minnesota. Oh, we blitzed, but we didn't do anything with it. Oh, did you see how we blitzed? This team doesn't. This team doesn't watch the blitz. Like Jackson didn't do anything. He just went up, was dancing around. I mean, it looked like Higgins had the running back. Jackson didn't have anything. This is insane. Can't believe we fumbled it. That's just. Hopefully Jackson shakes it off. No, Minnesota's not ranked. Minnesota's 6-4, just like Iowa. It's at Minnesota though. How did Casper even get there? Do you see that play by Casper? He jumped inside the block and was fast enough to get out the Hemby to get him by the legs. This is crazy. Great play, Casper. 3rd and 9. Let's see if we actually blitz. I don't know how to do collabs, trending rabbit. I don't know how to do all that. I'm in the process of learning OBS right now because I'm supposed to start a show, a talk. Don't go hands to the face. Woo! Thank you. Did you see how the quarterback got hit that time? Watch this. Watch his. Oh, he got on both shoulders. That was good. He didn't hit him in the head. He put his hands on both of his shoulders. That was really good. I mean, if you could teach me training, I'm supposed to start doing it. If you could teach me how to do it. Oh, come on, what? I'm dumber than a box of rocks when it comes to technology, just so you know. I'm learning slowly like this. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to be taking an OBS class. So I can start. I was recommended to take an OBS class. I didn't even know there was such a thing, so I could start doing like a daily show type deal is what they want me to do. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing here soon. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have to do until I learn. I'm gonna have to do live like I'm now, and then if I make a mistake, they want me to do OBS so I can record it and then like learn how to edit it. So if I make a mistake, like by saying something, then I can delete it. That's what they want. So, but I don't know how to do all that stuff. Do you have a channel, Trending Rabbit? Like I'm no, no, not yet. I've been asked to do a few things. So I mean, things are moving forward for everything Iowa sports. But no, I'm not working for anybody, but somebody's helping me and they want to be a part of it. They like my personality for whatever reason. That's why I was going to have to quit Dean's podcast, but Dean's going to protect me. So I'll still do Dean's podcast. But yeah, if you want to see, go to, um, Kelvin, can you put Dean's YouTube channel up in the chat? I don't even know if that's possible in the chat. Um, then he can go kind of watch what Dean's podcast is with me and Paul as well. Click on your name. Oh, it does say go to channel. Okay. Here we go. Should be able to run the ball. A toss right here would be great. They ran to the wrong side, but it worked. A toss to the strong side would have been perfect. They had everybody out. You need a telestrator. Game on. There he goes. Wonder if we'll see Moulton again, because you know how Kirk is, right? You know how Kirk is. If you fumble, you don't see him for a while. And that was Akron Wadley. That's been all the running backs. When they fumble, Kirk takes them out. But Moulton's young, so I wonder if they're going to bring Moulton back. I mean, I hope they do because they hasn't fumbled all year like that. I don't believe, at least not like that. Because it's starting to look like we can just. There's Patterson, yeah. I mean, it's starting to look like we can just keep pounding on them until they adjust. They adjusted that time, but I think that was from Iowa's formation. Iowa invited the defense on that one, being in that dang phone booth they love. Nice. Hey, they did call PI, Kelvin. Kelvin, Todd said they did call PI. Yep, here they come. Oh my God, what was that? If you have, I mean, that's on. This is what Lester does. We've seen this all year, though. That was a silly play to call. I mean, it's such slow. Look at that. He averages 7 yards a carry, and with Sullivan in there, he only averaged 4 in Sullivan's 2 games. I could totally see him run a draw. Got him. Look at that ball, man. Look at that throw. Well, no, I know, Mike. I'm just wondering if we see him at all after the fumble. That was a great play call against that coverage. I like it. And you notice what they're doing legit so far, all he's thrown is stop routes. All of them. None of them have been to a there it is. There it is. They had leverage. One guy, Johnson. Nope. I like that play. It should have been that one where they had leverage all the way across, but there was one guy that Johnson needed to make miss. What was I saying? If Stratton can keep making throws. I mean, let's not get carried away. You're killing me with Marco right now. Marco hasn't had a shot. Although Jack, but all these routes are stop routes, guys. It's legit like being a pitcher in baseball. He's just throwing strikes right now. He doesn't have to. Oh, here we go. He checked down. He threw a nice pass to Johnson so he could catch it and make a move. I mean, it wasn't like a slant route or an in route where he's leading somebody, but it was still a great throw for the situation. Jackson's looking good. I'm not going to lie. Oh, he's back. Moulton's back. We're saying, all right, young man, you haven't done it all year. Get out there. I don't know if you guys saw this, but one of the people on BTN before this game on the pregame show, his bold pick was for Rourke, Indiana's quarterback, Rourke, to throw for 350 yards. Oh! I thought I saw the hole open. The hole was huge, but it closed when he made his cut. But that was pretty good. The O line is just destroying now, but they're blocking basically one on one. Like they're not having to really deal with a lot of pressure right now. I don't like this formation. I hope it works. I don't like it. This invites everybody. I don't like it. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, he still got three. The blocking was still pretty good. I just don't like how that invites all that pressure. I can go with that, Mike. As long as Sullivan isn't starting, I'm happy. I do. Oh, you weren't looking. There was your touchdown. Jackson read it perfectly. What's the announcer saying on that? I still think he didn't turn the Bowie didn't turn and look at it. From my opinion. Hey, everybody, give this video a like, will you? Yeah, let's just get three. I don't mind it. But nice. But gosh, that looked like Bowie should have caught that. Two drives in a row, though. Jackson's looking good. He made the perfect read on that RPO. He threw a good pass, in my opinion. Bowie just didn't turn around. Two drives. The first quarter is already almost over. Iowa's had the ball pretty much the whole first quarter, except for those, 5 plays Maryland had it. They've only had it once, right? So far, so good for Iowa. Man. I mean, you don't put touch on a slant route. If that's really what they say, if it's a slant route, you don't put touch on it, you drill it in there. That slant routes will get intercepted if you put touch on it. You drill it right in there. It's not like it's a over the shoulder throw or somebody. It's not like he was trying to throw it over a linebacker. Iowa's got 124 yards already. Oh, I gotta get. Okay. There's really not a lot of games on 11. Basically, the best game on right now, besides our Iowa game, is Indiana Ohio State. All my teams play tonight, other than Iowa. Hey, who wins Iowa, Iowa State in wrestling? Are there any wrestlers in here? Who wins that? RPMs. I mean, my. Oh, there you go, Kelvin. That was when all Iowa fans were excited after that game. I don't know much about wrestling. I don't even pretend to know a lot about wrestling, but what way's the wind going here? He's kicking into the wind, isn't he? Look at that. He did. He kicked into. Oh no. 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 Outside. No. I mean, that's it should never have been like that considering how long that ball was in the air. All right, defense. Let's get the ball back to ourselves with the lead. X is playing D. Oh, get him! Get him! Yeah! Yeah! That a baby Herkit. We keep doing it all day. Let's see the defense come out today. Second quarter. I'm dying here not being able to watch anybody else right now. Yeah. Well, I was just, you're right. You're right. I was just calling out Herkit because he got the sack, but you're right. He had to step up right into Herkit. Can Florida knock off Ole Miss and throw a big wrench into the playoff standings? I mean, other than a few games, the UCLA game, Graves got destroyed on the inside, and oh, Ohio State, obviously. But I guess the real game they got destroyed on was the UCLA game. Graves just got destroyed. Will Howard for Ohio State is 3 for 3 for 4 yards. That's how that's going. All right, come on, D. At halftime, I'm gonna have to go get my fan. I forgot to get my fan in here. It's hot. There we go. The D line did their job that time. All of them. Black. All of them. Let's get a pick. 3rd and 12. Let's not sit back and let them just pick it up. Brian Allen's in. The dude's name I can't say. Llewellyn or something. Oh, yeah, we blitzed. Make the tackle. That's all we needed. More blitzing. I love it, especially on 3rd down and long like that. That was a good play call by Phil. Was it Higgins? Nope. It was Jackson. Liked it. He got in there and made him throw it. All right, Weegen, let's go. Let's see Weegen. Yeah, I'll take that play call. Hell yeah. Bad punt. Bad punt. Dang it. I wish they'd give the ball to Weegen on reverses and stuff. Dang it. Fly sweeps, anything. He's so much fun to watch when he runs the football. I don't get why they don't use him like that. Yeah. I mean, Maryland's defense, but I'm starting to realize why Maryland's not. Because if you go back and look at Maryland's recruiting ratings since their coaches got there, Loxley, he's a really good recruiter. So they have talent. He just doesn't, they don't know what they're doing on game day. It is just so odd. That's why they literally destroy teams they have more talent than because the coaches can't mess it up. But games like this, where they're pretty equal, Maryland recruiting ratings, I won't say after they've been coached up, but recruiting ratings would probably have Maryland in front of Iowa. But not after being coached up by Iowa staff, though. I mean, Loxley can recruit, but good Lord. But most of their star recruits, though, are position players, skill position players. Cyclones play at 6:30. I want to say they play Utah, but don't quote me on that. But I think that's who they play. Oh, BF. I haven't seen him. Has anybody seen him on the sidelines? I haven't seen him. I do want to see Brian. Brian's up top. I didn't realize they could be up top. I thought they had to be on the sidelines because I didn't think they could do any like game time coaching. Cut back. I don't know about that one. I honestly don't know about that one. I wouldn't have thrown that flag because he had a hold of him inbounds and he spun him. Yeah, I know Lester's up top. He was spinning him around. He didn't know he was out of bounds. I don't like that call. Let's see. Oh, that's no good. We planned for Edwards. Who knows what their backup will be like? See, look what they're doing on defense. I mean, they legit aren't going to stop anything. We had 7 blockers to their 6 defenders that time. Play action. Play action and block, and let's throw this football down the field. Oh, get rid of it. There you go. That's what he's supposed to do. Yeah, he's got to get that head around right, like literally a little bit before the fake. He was still a little late on it, but he got around in time before he got sacked. But when you know you're not blocking the backside, like those guys on the backside they don't get blocked. They're supposed to come down. That's why you got to get your head around faster when you know that. Oh, Maryland's defense is so dumb. I don't get it. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, they're legit afraid of Stratton. You know, he's 5 of 6, 49 yards, I guess. Just feels weird. But they're treating this is why Sullivan doesn't help. Because with Sullivan in, they just legit oh, look at that. Oh, I thought he was gonna get through. They just stack the box and let him throw it, knowing he's gonna make a mistake. Stratton's too accurate for that. Apparently, Maryland isn't even going to test him and find out. So far, every route we've completed has just been a simple stop route or like the bootleg on the arrow route to the tight end. And then he did hit KJ out in the flat on a nice pass. Look at this defense. We have 7 guys blocking their. Oh, he's going to throw it. Okay. I was going to say. Oh, God. He needs to dye that blonde so we can call him Sunshine. No, I mean, it's been a good year for the offense. I think it's still like any other year, it's quarterback is the issue. Um, he's drawing up some really good plays. But he's just a different style. He doesn't like to adjust in the first half, but his second half adjustments this year have been on point. Like I was saying, Michigan State game, they scored 20 points in the second half against Michigan State. Uh, every single game, Iowa, if they were blowing the team out or whatever, the only games they didn't was Ohio State, obviously, Iowa State, but I attribute that to Iowa was up what 13-0 at the half against Iowa State, right? So maybe he didn't do much, thinking that it was just going to be a simple. The defense was going to let them score, and it's the second half of Iowa State is an anomaly. It's not the real thing, but and then UCLA, which you can also talk about UCLA being the quarterback situation. I mean, I think this year's mostly been a QB issue. If we had an average quarterback this year, man, this offense would be really good. We've missed so many wide open receivers. Well, he would. Well, this is what usually it's. That's what Patterson would do. Patterson and Moulton are their power guys. They use KJ for basically everything. He's in every down back, but this is his way of getting a breather because Patterson and Moulton are powerful runners. Quarterback sneak this thing, man. Simple quarterback sneak. You're stronger than they are. I mean, I wish they would just do a simple sneak. This is power on power. There we go. Hell yeah. Quarterback sneak is back, baby. Jazz is usually, I mean, he'll end up being like the third down and short back because he just runs hard. He has no patience, nothing. So if it's like 3rd and 1, he just goes. Yeah, KJ's not a power back. He doesn't run like it. He runs with too much patience. He is hard to tackle, and he has a really good stiff arm, but because he's so big, but he just doesn't run with that style. He's too patient to be like a 3rd and 1 situation, a 3rd and 2. Oh man. Oh, I was hoping he got the cutback. Oh, if he would have kept his footing. Oh, that was a cutback touchdown. There's legit no one. See, look at their defense is so spread out. We have leverage. I mean, this is they take themselves out. Look at that hole right there. If he could have just cut without tripping, without bumping into the guy, I guess. I mean, that's where a bootleg would have been perfect. Everybody knew Johnson was going to get the ball. They had everybody up there. I mean, this is where Sullivan would be good. Like Sullivan would be really good right now to be in the game. That's when I like him in there. Is right here. Marco would be really good right here as well, but not with the broken thumb. He's an emergency quarterback today. What happened? They didn't like something. Looked like they were going to give it to Washington. on a fly sweep, although he was angling himself back. Maybe he was going to throw it. Maybe it's going to be another halfback pass. Yeah, I like the Josh Jacobs comparison as well. I mean, you're right. His size is a power back, but there's more to it than just size. It's up here as well. You don't have that mentality. It doesn't really matter if you have the size to be a power back. Um, oh, my phone, man, my phone. It's Marco, Mike. Marco's the backup, but you should see the cast on his hand. I mean, we don't want Marco in the game. You should have seen him warming up. Like he was gripping the trying. I mean, it was it was quite hilarious. The way he was gripping the ball with his throwing hand, like, and he had his hand with the cast on, off to the side or whatever. And he would not be able to take snaps under center. Period. And if it's a bad snap, he probably wouldn't be able to catch it, right? If it's like up here, it's a high snap, he may not be able to catch it very well with his cast that's on his hand. He's strictly emergency today. He is a big SOB. Look at him. See, I don't like this formation either. See, that's what they wanted to do. I don't know why they called timeout. They came out and ran the exact same play, but just the opposite way. I just didn't like that. Not they're inviting. They're legit inviting the defense to come up. I don't like it. Quarterback draw right here, baby. Not now. See? Outside. Oh, never mind. I feel like the outside would have been easier, but he still just snuck it in. So that worked. He loves those. He loves to be in a phone booth. I like to spread them out, but I mean, it's working today. Oh, I was going to say, I thought he had 21. And the season's not over yet. Wait a minute. Does Barry Sanders still have the record of rushing touchdowns at 26? Because I remember Barry Sanders had the record at 26 rushing touchdowns in 1988. Or did LaDainian Tomlinson beat that? Oh no, Ball for Wisconsin. I think Ball for Wisconsin actually beat that. If you guys remember Ball, he was a beast. For real, Mike. That's exactly. They're playing 1990s Nebraska football right now. Hey, we're gonna run the ball here. Let's see what you do. Can you stop it? Oh, That's crazy, Todd. If you say so, Kelvin. If you say so. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have to get some food at half. Hungry. Hey, we should all just get a pizza. We should all get a pizza and watch some football together. But yeah, Mike, that's what I was talking about. They had the leverage to set the edge, but KJ saw, that little hole, and I mean, either way, it worked. But they had great leverage on the outside, which is why I was like outside because he would have just went right out to the pylon. But it doesn't matter; it worked. He saw the hole and took it. I mean, it is more of a risk if you're running the stretch play. We don't run the stretch play anymore, Kelvin. Remember the stretch play? Lose 4 yards every time we would run it. That tells you how good of a running back Goodson was. He ran that stretch play 100 times and lost 4 yards, but he still averaged 5 yards a carry and got 1,000 yards rushing as a senior or a junior. It was his junior year, right? Stretch. Yeah, so do I. Gee whiz. Yeah, Mike, that would have worked too. That's actually what I think I said live, right? The play action and have the tight end run the air route in that first down play would have been, or the second down play, one of them would have been really good because they had so many people. That was wide open. This might be Iowa's day because that receiver was wide open and Jackson got a piece of it. I really like what we're doing. Oh, it's the backup quarterback. We're just blitzing, blitzing, blitzing. I really like it. I don't know Morris. Now I'm intrigued by their backup. Oh, you big mama, get him. Yeah, is that Black? Oh, no, that was Higgins. He looked bigger than that. I thought it was 94. It was 34. He looked like he was bigger than that. But it was Higgins. Okay, they got speed on the field. They got Hemby out here, but they're not going to. Well, I doubt they'd run it. It wouldn't be a bad call against our defense if they did run a draw. The A gap, I mean, all that, yeah. I mean, he could run it. What are we doing? Why would you play that far off? I thought he made a mistake by throwing it. He had a wide open hole. He could have easily ran for the first down. We are in man to man. Oh, holding. Thank you. Push that young man back. Yeah. Yeah, Graves definitely got held. Yeah. I mean, you could be a little bit of both. Is Phil's just tired of his passing game getting destroyed, so he's just blitzing? So you can call it 2.0, but it also might be just that this defense, for whatever reason, can't cover anybody. Wide open receiver, but the pressure got to him. He's a young quarterback, but the receiver was open on the inside, but quarterback threw it outside. I mean, keep sending the house to this young man. Let him feel it. See, I don't like that defense. I mean, I know it was 3rd and 20, but when you give up that much, that just makes third down easier. Now, let's see if we run the Raider defense. We haven't seen the Raider defense for no, we're not. I don't like timeout, Maryland. You're dumb. I didn't like that defense we were in. 10-0, baby. Does anybody like Dr. Pepper? I think it's nasty. It's too sweet. I couldn't imagine strawberries and cream. That'd be even sweeter. Oh, there's Felton. He's a stud. And we've been shutting Felton down, but they also don't have a quarterback now. A very accurate one, anyway. But Felton is a stud. I would just throw it up to Felton if he's in man. Yeah, he got scared. Keep sending the blitz. Hey, Todd, do you live in Iowa? Because that comment would make perfect sense if you live in Iowa. Oh, get it wet. Oh, ow, ow. Did he really try to pick that up? Did he fumble it? What the? Oh, that would have been so bad. We wouldn't see Weejin back there again if that happened. No, you're in northern Minnesota? That's beautiful, but I don't know if I could. I mean, can you see the northern lights where you're at? I mean, it's beautiful up there. Oh, the northern lights. Oh, I like this. No, I don't. Why? Why won't he throw the ball downfield? I'm guessing it was covered. I hope everybody was covered, but that was just not good. Uh, yeah, it really looked like everybody was covered. I mean, that was probably a good play by the youngster. Run the ball at this. Look, they got 6 guys in there. We have 8, and we don't get anything out of it. That feels weird. We ran against 6. We had 8 blockers and we got nothing. Oh yeah, the Northern Lights. I absolutely love the Northern Lights. Personally, I belong up there though. I'm always hot. The cold would just be perfect for me. I belong in Alaska, to be honest. I'm that guy who scoops his driveway in flip flops and shorts. Oh, he cut it wrong. The middle was wide open. Hey Todd, are your big boys getting any offers? Your twin towers? Are they getting any offers? I mean, I probably would if I'm being honest. The amount of looks I get in the wintertime when I'm in shorts and a t-shirt in the grocery store is hilarious. It took a while for my neighbors to get used to me. I don't remember that. Hey, Mike, I think wasn't that against Illinois? Kanziri had like 35 carries, 200 and some yards. I want to say they. I was at that game, but I don't remember how many touchdowns he had. But I think that was the Illinois game. I was there. That was the game that the stud defensive lineman got injured on the punt return. I was so mad. He was actually from Nebraska. What the heck was his name? He was a star on the defensive line, but he just kept getting hurt. He got hurt in that game on punt return. I was so mad. I'm sure that was against Illinois. I just don't know how many touchdowns he had, but he had over 200 yards rushing. Yes, Drew Ott. Thanks, Kelvin. Should have known you would know. Drew Ott. Yep. He got hurt in that game. I was so mad. How big is Hayden? Because his pictures look huge. The whole state of Iowa prefers Bush Light. 6'4", 312. He looks every bit of it. He looks every bit of it. Have any of you guys been to the Big Ten championship game where they always sell out all the Bush Light in the city? Have you heard of all that? When Iowa goes, they always sell out of all the Bush Light. So far, it's been a very, very good game. The offense could be scoring a little bit better. They could be doing a little bit better. Well, obviously, the fumble on the first drive hurt. What just happened? I was being silly on special teams there, moving all over the place on the punt. This Maryland guy just took off running, thinking they said Ike. Sure. I was just discussing that. I'm hungry. Thank you. The wife just brought me pizza. I said we all should get a pizza and enjoy some football, and the wife brings me pizza. What a punt. What a punt, guys. She uses too much Parmesan cheese, though. I do remember that game as well. I think Iowa's defense scored twice that game in 2017. I think what we're seeing here is why, yeah, Maryland's recruiting has been really good, but most of their top recruits that make them look good are all skill position players. And I think we're seeing it right now. We're legit seeing Maryland on both sides of the ball. They don't have any linemen. I mean, obviously they do. They're right there, but you know what I mean. They're not very good. We are legit dominating both sides. So apparently they don't really care about linemen that much. I mean, your speed's not going to do much if you can't block anybody. Kirk's using his timeouts. Can't take him into halftime. Something must really be wrong with their starting quarterback because he is on the sidelines in uniform, but yeah, he's right there warming up. Wonder what happened. Hey, you guys that can watch the game, like can hear the announcers. Um, what do they say about him? Like, does he have a hurt shoulder, elbow? Thumb. Okay. Oh, did he? Okay. Come on, D. It's gonna be something quick. Oh! I thought there was a chance that could get picked. Let's see. Oh no. That was a tough throw to make the young kid throw. He had to throw it around Jackson with Schulte right behind him. So there was like this really small window. Oh no. Another fair catch. I wanted him to return it. Give him the ball on offense. Dang it. 41 total plays. You're on pace to have 80 some total plays without running the no huddle. That's really good. Let him sling it. Let's go. Good to see Lachey get a catch. Play action. Nope. That was a perfect time for play action. 2nd and 1. Got him. Oh, that's where your touch is, right? That's where he's got to put touch on the ball. He had him too. Oh, he only has a fastball right now. All right. We actually going to run this? Or are we bringing Johnson in? Okay. That's what I thought. That's pass. Oh, that had to be close to pass interference. Dang. Man on the outside. Can Bowie beat him? Just run the ball. Let's make sure we're in field goal range. No, I don't think it was PI either after I saw the replay. Yeah, it's definitely windy, and he's got the wind at his back. I mean, how is he not getting any? What did we just stop blocking? $53 yarder. Right down the middle, baby. Just kick it straight. The wind. Oh, don't kick it straight. You can angle it at the left pylon. Oh yeah, he drained that baby. Same score. We were up at half against Iowa State. I hope so, Mike. Right. The wind was definitely pushing it at an angle, pushing it hard from behind, plus pushing it to the right if we're staring at the screen. That's crazy. Where'd it hit the net? Look where it hit the net at. Good God. Not having a Sullivan in the red zone has hurt us today. On the first, although it wasn't the quarterback's fault, so maybe not on the fumble. I'm just talking about the fumble. Oh, you shitting me? At least we got him. Was it Herkett that got him? Stevens definitely has a freaking NFL leg. Higgins got beat that time. Come on, D. Playing D today. Okay, 10 seconds left. Let's get this. How are you going to delay a game? That's half, everybody. 13-0. It was a good first half for Jackson. Maybe the wind behind him kind of messed with him a little bit because he threw that one ball and just threw it up. He just drilled it out of bounds, a deep one. 65 first half yards. Defense is playing and offense is doing what they're supposed to. They've held the ball for, let's look. 7 of 10 passing. Caleb already has over 100 yards, only averaging 5 yards a carry, but he's already got 22 carries. That's too many in the first half. Iowa's ran the ball 36 times in the first half, but it's working. So Iowa has had the ball for 22 minutes, 23 minutes. 23 out of 30 minutes in that first half was all Iowa with the ball. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Todd's already got it. That would be hilarious. To have 44 minutes of time of possession and 400 total yards. I'm really hoping they don't like use KJ like they did in the first half. Hopefully we go down, we can score again. Yeah, this is Iowa football. Hopefully we can go down, score again, make it 20-0. Hopefully defense keeps playing and they don't use KJ as much. And I don't want to see him get 40 carries. That just won't. No, that's too much. Although he can handle it, he's young and can handle it, but still. Uh, I mean, Billy Edwards was 3 for 5 for only 10 yards when he was in. MJ Morris, I don't even know that dude. He's 5 for 10. He does have 42 yards, but a lot of that was what we just saw. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get something to drink, go to the restroom and stuff, and I'll be back. Ah, hello, everybody. Good to see you're all still in here. Wish I knew where that one dude went, though, who was asking me. I thought maybe he's going to teach me something. What was his? Oh, right there. Trending rabbit. He left when he found out I was dumb. Yeah. Iowa's looks like Iowa's starting with the win at their back. Oh, Billy's back. Billy's back. Oh, here comes Felton. Nope. That's a dumb play call. Oh my God. Again, this is why Maryland sucks so bad. They have good players, but good God, if they're dumb. The coaches are just awful there. Great recruiters. Boy, they sell a bill of goods. They just don't know what to do with the players. Unless it was all to set up this play on third down. I don't know what they're doing. I almost thought that could have been pass interference. That was close. But I think he did dive for the ball. No, the pass was really bad too. The pass took them all away. It's laughing now. There was no shot at that being pass interference. Damn it. Right, Mike? 30-mile-an-hour winds, Kelvin? Holy buckets. Yeah, Tyler, we don't, but that's kind of a Lester thing. Lester runs the football, he always has. Right, Todd? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's insane. The halftime, we're just going to keep pounding K2, apparently. I like calling him KJ, but everybody calls him K2. Give it to him. See? Why can't that be wet gin or weed gin? Why do we give that to Gil? None of that makes sense either. Weed gin could have put a move on that dude. Let's see what Jackson can do. We could go for it on four. What happened? Oh, he was guessing. That was the worst guess ever. They're actually trying to stop the run this time. Maryland was trying to stop the run that time, and it worked. That's the kind of stuff that drives me crazy. That would have been a great time for a play action. Although, this will be, oh, it's only a 50 yarder. Definitely has a leg in the wind. He just has to be accurate. Push it, push it. I was begging for the wind to push it back. Look how high that was. That was a 50 yarder. Good Lord. How's everybody feel about Iowa men's basketball? I mean, Maryland is bad. They've been bad all year, except for the beginning of the year because they play nobody and they have so much talent that it doesn't matter what the coaches do. It's the coaches that are bad. It's not the players. They have really, Hemby is a really good running back. And don't be surprised if he ends up being in the NFL. One of those backs that people never heard of until they get to the NFL. They're just silly. Like the stuff they do is silly. Yeah, go Hawks for sure. Ohio State took the lead, of course. He's not Hayden Fry. He doesn't wear sunglasses. He's not as cool as Hayden Fry was. I mean, that'd be interesting. I would at least love to see him try a 60 yarder with this wind. That would be kind of cool. The Packers. He's coming to the Broncos. He wants to play with Bo Nix. Oh yeah, Hayden was more colorful, as you say. He's just exciting, where Kirk is just laid back. Hey, what do you think about the Cowboys picking up Daniel Jones? Should they go get him? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Go get a Giants quarterback, bring him to the Cowboys. Oh, it's tonight. Sorry, I got Army Notre Dame to watch. I'm not watching wrestling. Army Notre Dame. I'm so excited for that game. I mean, I may only be excited for a half a quarter because obviously Notre Dame has bigger horses, faster horses than Army, but I just love Army. Absolutely love Army. That would be fun to see, Kelvin. I'm not gonna lie. Especially when all outside contain. What are you doing? They lost the guy with the ball. Especially Kelvin when David Eichholt, however you say it, kept begging for Sullivan to play in the press conferences, asking, "Is it a real competition? Is Sullivan going to play?" Hayden would have had his way with him, where Kirk was just like, "It's a competition. We'll decide who we think's best." I just like that Chad dude so much. Yeah, I don't like Corey either. I don't like people who lie, make stuff up just for clicks. I don't like it. I can't handle it. It drives me nuts. Corey, Chad, David, stop. Don't let the quarterback get some. Oh, get it. No. I thought he gave it. I'm not liking this. You don't know Brada, Kelvin? Corey Brada? I think he's the biggest Iowa podcaster. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he is. Oh, Mike spelled it wrong. Sorry. I didn't know what you meant. Now I do. He definitely has a radio voice. Corey does. Why would he do that, Kelvin? Nobody responded to my Iowa men's basketball question. Just another Fran year. I don't know. I literally have zero clue why he would do that. Was it? I mean, was it in the '80s? Was it in the '90s? Was I still in diapers? It's commercial. We're not watching anything right now. Was I still in the crib when Hayden got a journalist fired? Ooh, Florida Ole Miss tied up. Oh, so you don't even watch the women? The women are fun to watch. Oh, Ryan Allen is fast. Almost got him. Addison O'Grady's playing well. We stopped blitzing. We stopped everything just to let Maryland back in the game. X hit him. Yeah, he knocked him backwards. That's for sure. Rutgers beating Illinois. Florida State with $10 million NIL roster is 0-0 in the second quarter against Charleston Southern. Good Lord. No, Mike. I don't think Hayden ever would go through 5 years of this. He would have had four quarterbacks playing every game until he found one. Well, of course, Ohio State's off and running in the second half. It was fun for a while. Yeah. Yeah. 97 was my favorite year, Kelvin. And they just, man, they had Michigan on the ropes. They were beating them. Like 97, that should have been a great team. They had a lot of leads in the second half that they lost. And that Mission game, I remember because I was watching it from a hotel room. I was so mad. Right before half, Tim Dwight returned a punt for a touchdown. Why is Fisher in the slot? Hopefully, he's just bumping. I mean, as far as what was supposed to happen and what actually happened, yeah, you can compare the two teams. But 97 was way more talented. I think they had quarterback injuries as well. Kelvin would probably know, but I'm pretty sure in 97 they had quarterback injury issues, not player issues as much just keeping a quarterback healthy. I think Matt Sherman was the quarterback. You got to be kidding me. Nobody was back there. Felton, their best receiver. Oh, Castro bumped X. It was a good design. I mean, that's exactly what the play. I don't think he played the whole year in 97. I'll have to look it up. Because he got rubbed. Todd, it was X got rubbed by Castro. It was a great designed play. That's what happened. Was what was supposed to happen. That's what the play was designed for. That was exactly what was supposed to happen. Unfortunately, it happened. No, Sherman didn't play the whole year, Kelvin. Uh, Randy Reiners, he threw 100 passes as well. Sherman threw 136 passes, and Randy Reiners threw 105. So, and what year? I think Reiners was a like freshman or sophomore too. He was a freshman, so Reiners wasn't even. He actually played in 10 games. Yeah, He played in 10 games in 97. The most games he played in his whole career. 98, he played in 5, and 99, he played in 4. Ohio State's got the ball back. At least we still have a 10-point lead. That 2-point conversion was huge. Come on, Weejen. Yeah, I'm really shocked we shut him down for the most part this game. I mean, the minimum, just keep the ball. No 3 and out was oh. I don't think we adjusted. Caleb Downs. Yeah, it was Caleb Downs. Cut in, cut in. I like that play call. Let's loosen them up. Spread them out. Let's get us out of this thing. You see that patience, Todd? What he just did, right? That's why he's not a power back. Nice catch, Seth. Or Bowie. Bowie. That was a heck of a catch. He throws a rope, man. Let's see what defense they're in. We can run this. Yeah, they only got 6 guys in the middle. We're blocking with 6 guys. Okay, here comes 7. Oh! Yeah, Johnson open for the first down. No, he didn't. I lied. I didn't see that other guy. So close. Uh-oh. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, Kelvin's got it. Yeah, it's the nephew. I did not know that, Kelvin. What does he do? Oh, makes sense. Like Bill Belichick's son did that in New England for a long time. Then he became the defensive coordinator, and now he's a defensive coordinator for Washington, the Huskies. No, that's twice that quarterback has juked out Higgins. Twice. Ohio State just has too much for Indiana. Send Jackson, send somebody. Don't just lay back. No, we're not blitzing. Castro gave it to him. Was that Felton? It was. It was their best receiver. He thought he was going to get tattooed by Castro. Castro gave it to him. Let him have it. Look, that's push ups. Even for a high school team, that's push ups. I can't stand drop passes. Five, seven. So he's a coach for life, not a player. Get it, get it, get it. Come on, baby. No. Flag anyway. Oh. Well, yeah, Mike, as he learns. Oh, yeah, they did. I mean, you got guys like Mike Leach. You guys know my guy, Mike Leach, who he never played it down in football. Man, I miss that dude. I read his books though. Swing your sword, baby. Swing your sword. Oh, there it is. Ah, Georgia's just not that good. Well, Georgia's quarterback is just he's so like this, and he'll end up being a first round draft pick, and he won't do anything. It's silly. Carson Beck gets so much love that he doesn't deserve. Jackson, just run and get the first down. I mean, that's never been a part of his game. Obviously, he did it, but he looks so awkward. No, absolutely. I hope he kicks it, but you know Kirk, he'll just go to the end of the quarter. He's gonna do it. He's legit not thinking about the wind. Oh, they're called timeout. So they were thinking it. He just let it go down. Smart play. Smart play. Yeah, Mississippi State's actually, I mean, they died so fast when Mike left. They legit, like, they've died so fast. Look at big old Black. He's a big SOB, isn't he? He's just huge. Wynn's doing the same thing. Just aim it at this upright. Yep. That's amazing. He kicks it so hard, the wind doesn't even affect it. The crosswind. Like it legit doesn't push it to the right, like the flags are doing. He kicks it so hard, it just pushes it right through. That's amazing. Kirk is the king. Hey, Kelvin, you'll love this. I'm getting all these messages from Dean. I haven't responded, but he sent one 13 minutes ago. I'm guessing it's when Maryland scored. That said, I am seriously worried. Dean is seriously worried about this game. Just, oh, Dean's a funny creature, man. Dean will make you laugh. He gets so crazy on game day. Yeah. Dean's always firing coaches. I mean, they've been up double digits forever. Like even when they scored, Iowa was still up by 10, right? It was 16-6. I just think they started playing off. I mean, I think Dean did like, are they playing prevent? Why are they playing prevent? I mean, they weren't playing prevent, but they were playing off that whole drive, which is why Maryland was able to run the ball. So that's what happened. But I wasn't really worried. It was just like Iowa doing what Iowa does: get a double digit lead, play off, and make the opponent work their way down the field. Yeah, this is the one he kicked so high, and he got a pretty good return on it. Yep, just like it. Oh no, 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 no! Oh, you idiot! Oh, I wonder if they practice that. I wonder if they practice that. I mean, that was really smart, but the ball doesn't have to go out as long as he steps out. He touched the ball out of bounds, which puts the ball out of bounds. Freaking Schulte. That I agree with, Todd. No! That ball was so far gone, he didn't have to do that. Maybe not. So much for making him use the clock to score. They've went 60 yards in a minute and a half. That was a big heavy D throw right there. Heavy D threw that one. Ooh, that corner was wide open. If he threw it to the pylon, that was touchdown. What defense are we playing? Castro, Higgins, we're covering the same area. That corner would have been wide open if you just threw it to the pylon. It's weird how, like Higgins, obviously a veteran, Castro, obviously a veteran. It's weird how our defense can't like get in the right zones. I don't understand what's going on this year with our pass defense. Like it legit makes zero sense. They should know exactly what they're doing. Ooh, I mean that's why I love quarterback sneaks on fourth and inches or a yard. They're almost impossible to stop if you do it right. Kirk's about to come out of that sweatshirt. Somebody give Kirk a piece of gum. Oh no. So we bring in Fisher. I'm guessing, I mean, obviously to help stop the run, but oh, oh, they got the first, Todd. I mean, they could. I mean, it's very possible, Mike. But I mean, like I said, that he's a freshman. He really struggles if we get pressure on him. I mean, he shows that he's a freshman. He throws a great ball. So when he knows where to go with the ball, he throws it really good. But he also gets confused real easy. He's going to have to get better at that. So I mean, if we blitz him, we kind of like what we've done today. This game plan will work against Nebraska. They just got to put pressure on the quarterback because he will throw a few picks if you put pressure on him. He's still angry. The gum didn't work. Ohio State back at it, 28-7, and they have the ball. That's a $20 million roster right there, boys. Florida State's is only 10 million. They needed to up it another 10 million. Iowa's is what? 800,000? Kelvin probably knows what we spend in NIL. Yeah, he did. He had a Fran moment. He definitely had a Fran moment. Oh, come on. That's football. They both pushed. Both guys pushed. I mean, Fisher started it. He has his gum in, Mike. It's about to come flying out of his mouth, though. No. Yeah. Hammer him. Higgins was spying. That worked out really good. See, watch both of them. Here comes Higgins, and there goes Herkit. Both of them. I like it. Now watch those damn rub routes. What the hell happened? How would he get so wide open? It's another one of those. Ah, he jerked Higgins. But there's no way you have him in man with Felton. Who was supposed to have that side? There's no way they put Higgins in man coverage. Was it X? Was X supposed to be over there? Oh boy. No, you're right. I don't know which one had what responsibility, but my guess would be Hall was supposed to be outside, X inside. They weren't covering anybody unless they had the guy that was behind him. If you saw there was a guy in the back of the end zone, maybe that was X's guy, but Hall was supposed to stay outside. I mean, I don't know. This is the stuff that kind of worries me about this year's defense. It's so weird. If we had this offense last year, we legit only have one loss this year with this year's offense with last year's defense. And we thought we were going to have last year's defense. Goodly goggly blue. They were counting their change. They were doing something. I know that they were doing something. They weren't covering anybody. Yeah, I'm probably a 4 right now as well. It just depends on what the offense does. We need a field goal at least. Go up by 9. They need at least a field goal to make me feel better. Yeah, Mike, the one loss would have been a lot closer. And let me check, Kelvin. he sent a message 2 minutes ago, Kelvin. It says F F F. Dean's a potty mouth. All right. You and your weed. Is weed legal where you're from? Bring it, baby. Let's go. Get a block. He ran right into where your guy was blocking him. That's like taking candy from a baby. That's just dumb. Dumb. Yeah. That would make you a power runner, Todd. That run right there would make you a power runner. Yeah, we need a minimum of field goal because we can go right back up by 2 scores. And in that process, they can milk 5 minutes off this clock. But Maryland's playing up now. They're feeling it. Quarterback sneak. Just get the first down. No messing around. You got the lead. Quarterback sneak, you have half a yard to get. Now I'm getting, hey, Kelvin, now I'm getting a bunch of messages that says Xavier is a 5-star bust. Which, I mean, he hasn't played like a 5-star, so he would be a bust if you compare him to a 5-star. So everybody's blaming that on X. But I still think it's possible it could be Hall because Hall should have the outside. X should have that guy in the middle. Cut back, cut back! There we go, baby! That's what we needed right there! I mean, I don't think he's playing on Sundays. I don't know. I don't think he will be, but never know, I guess. I think he could play receiver. I think X is playing out of position. Happy thoughts are back. Yep. Just kick the extra point anyway. Go up by 13. You don't want to take a chance of a pick two is what it would be. Just kick the extra point. I understand wanting to go up by 14, but you just don't know how the game's going to go. That was a beautiful read by him. Oh, only one service had him a 5? I thought it was like a well-known thing that he was a 5 or whatever, where almost everybody had him a 5. So was it 247 that had him a 5? It's almost Army time. Army, Army. Still got 4 hours, but still. Now I'm ready. I'm ready for Army Notre Dame. No, the O line's been blocking so much, but like I said on the podcast, the O line's blocking better because of the scheme change. We don't have uh, athletic linemen like we used to have. We don't turn tight ends into linemen. We recruit big ass linemen, and they can't get to their spots on that zone blocking scheme. Now we run more gap, and they can get there. It's so much easier on them, and they just have to use their power. So yeah, the offensive line is 10 times better this year, but still, also having a quarterback complete passes helps them out a lot too. Moulton is now averaging 14 yards a carry. Man, I don't like that Johnson has um, 31 carries. I just don't like that. We have Patterson with 5, and then Moulton only has 7. He has 100 yards rushing with only 7 carries. Well, the thing is with UCLA just sent the house, which is why Sullivan had wide open receivers everywhere. Even on that deep ball, remember how wide open that receiver was? He underthrew him, but that's what you're supposed to. You're taught to underthrow a guy when he's wide open. So even the UCLA game, I feel like it's more on the quarterback and OC because the very first drive Jackson came in, he completed 3 passes. I think it was 3 for 4 on that drive. KJ finally started getting holes open. Remember, he had 40 yards rushing at least on that touchdown drive by Jackson. So, I mean, UCLA just had a lot to do with having a bad quarterback and Sullivan more than anything. Get him, Castro. Don't. Castro, you got to break down. I don't understand why you break down and you make him make a move. You don't fly right by. Felton dropped another one. He's their best receiver, too. I think he was a 4 or 5 star. Felton was. Nope. More push ups for Felton. That was a drop. Is that what the announcers are talking about? That wasn't a face mask. He almost grabbed his hair, though. That would have been funny because hair's legal. If you accidentally grab the hair, I mean, that's legal. You got to be shitting me. Castro, again. I mean, that could be true, Kelvin. Tight ends are more receivers than anything nowadays. You would think Castro would be a great blitzer, but he really isn't. He doesn't really have the instincts for it. Castro's had a bad game. I mean, they still got a long way to go, though. So this is good. Oh, fair catch! That baby Hall. That was like a fair catch. That ball was sky. That was like Cade's throw against Northwestern, where that ball just went straight up. Catch it, catch it. I don't know. I could see them overturning this because the nose of the ball hits the ground. Dang it. I don't know. This is one of those moments you just don't know. Right, Todd? That's what I'm saying. You don't know what they're going to say. Personally, I say it's a catch, but the nose of the ball does hit the ground. But does the ball move? Does the ball move when it hits the ground? I don't think it does. He has it wrapped up in his arm, like in his bicep, right? Bicep, forearm. Oh, we got it. Got a baby Hall. I mean, it didn't look like the ball moved. That was the right call. Okay. Why we keep giving the ball to Johnson? To K2. Why? We're up by 13. He's got 32 carries. We just pound him. Now we need him for Thanksgiving. We need him for the Nebraska game, which is less than a week away. All right, offense. What I miss, Todd? Wow, stands? What I miss? See, we have pretty good leverage out here on this side if we can do a toss play this way. Imagine being an offensive lineman. Granted, they work on this, they work out, but being down in that position this long and not moving. Okay, they just got rid of the leverage they had. What are we going to do? Because they have everybody. I mean, he's going to. I mean, you're not going to do anything. See, that was Mike. Hell yeah, give it to him. But that's what they were doing in the UCLA game. What you just saw right there, that was the UCLA game, which is why it was so bad. I mean, when you send so many people, you can't block everybody. That's why it wasn't on the offensive line. Like, why do we got to keep using K2? He's going to end up getting ejected. K2 keeps talking smack. Right, Todd? Five minutes left. 5 minutes left. Who do you guys got? Wisconsin, Nebraska. Who do you got? Wisconsin, Nebraska. I'm sure he is. We're in the 4-2-5. We got our two linebackers. Oh! Higgins! Number 4, baby! Number 4 in the year! That baby was thrown right to him too. He got destroyed. Who hit him? Oh, that the is it Llewellyn? Look at that. Look at Higgins. He just stood there. Woo! You gotta love that. Okay, Mike, you sound like Dean now. I don't want Nebraska to be bowl eligible. I'd rather have Wisconsin be bowl eligible than Nebraska. You sound like Dean. He feels the exact same way. I want Nebraska to finish 5-7. That would be amazing. Again, paying $8 million for a coach and go 5-7 2 years in a row. I mean, this year they were talking about conference championship the first 5 weeks of the year. Yeah, it's so much fun living here when Nebraska sucks. Yeah, this should be you, Marco. Show his hand so everybody can see. I mean, he's Stratton's had a good game for what he's been asked to do. Toss. Look at that block. What did he do here? I don't like. Maryland must be talking smack. They're getting in KJ's mind. Maryland must be really getting on his nerves. I've never seen him act like this. See how quickly Moulton hit that hole? He doesn't have patience. He just hits the hole. I would like both of them to lose too. I just hate Nebraska. I get Dean and Mike's point. I just hate Nebraska. I never want them to win, regardless. But I get what they were saying. Le'Veon Bell is actually a very good comparison to KJ with patience. Can we get Stratton a passing touchdown here? Are we gonna do a bootleg? Can we do it? Oh, he's coming down. Can we do a bootleg? Get him outside? Nope. Ah. Are we kicking another field goal? All right, what are you gonna do, coach? What are we gonna do? I want to go for it. Well, we know he won't. These commercials, man. These commercials are hilarious. There we go. All right, we picked up another subscriber, everybody. We're almost up to 30. Now, maybe when I start doing the show, we'll get more. Appreciate it, whoever came in and subscribed. Five for five ties program record. Yeah, I think it was Nate. I think 2004 was Nate's senior year. Because I want to say in 2002, he was only a sophomore. Like he was young when he was kicking for him. I'm going off memory, though. I don't have that kind of a memory. Outside, no. Did he get a flag? Did Stevens get a flag? Stevens just wanted to hit somebody. I mean, they've done bad. I mean, we have done bad on kickoff coverage today. He's a kicker. He's all like, man, oh, I just got hurt. I just tackled somebody. Was that Fisher, just come up and break down. Don't fly right by. Right now, we just want them to waste the clock. There's no need to just fly right by. Break down, make him make a move. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's got a bigger leg than Nate. I don't know if he's as accurate as Nate, but he's got a bigger leg than Nate. He's not, yeah, but he got a scholarship, right? He's gotten a scholarship, right? Yeah. Well, I just remember um, his dad going on Twitter talking smack about Kirk. I was like, dude, shut up. You're going to ruin your son's career. Like, he thought his son deserved a scholarship as a freshman. And he went on Twitter talking smack about it. I was like, dude, shut up. Your son, kickers don't get scholarships all the time. I don't know what coach gives their kicker a scholarship as a freshman, to be honest. I don't know. It's going to be a lot for Maryland to fire Loxley. I mean, Loxley is Maryland territory, but our Maryland is Loxley territory, actually. So, I mean, it's going to take him a lot to fire him. It's just he needs to bring on coaches that can coach. 30 minutes. Then we get to see two bad red teams. I honestly don't see how Wisconsin loses this game unless Nebraska commits to running the football. Nebraska or Wisconsin's run defense is bad. There. That's what you need to do. Just like that, Fisher. Don't do it flyby. Don't become Maverick on Top Gun. No flybys. Oh, I thought there was a fumble. Llewellyn again. This offensive line is bad. How many sacks do we have? Oh, only 3? We got a bunch of hurries, though. Felton dropped another one. We are in Felton's head. He must have got popped. Nineteen and 3. Look at that. Weejan played that, didn't he? All right, guys. Thanks for joining in, watching, talking. It was fun. It's always fun when I'm able to do this. I should be able to do this more often. I am going to start doing my own Everything Iowa Sports show. Um, I will be working on learning OBS and all that, hopefully to get that going. But I will be doing like live shows like this because I don't know how to do the record part and edit and all that yet. But I'm going to be learning that. So, but I will be probably tomorrow morning. I'll probably do my first Everything Iowa Sports show to talk about men's basketball, this game, and then the upcoming women's game. Don't forget about the women tomorrow at 3. They play Washington State. So, yeah, be looking out for that. I don't know if you can hit the notification bell on mine or anything, but if you're interested in those live shows that I do, because they're not going to be all at the same time. They're going to be sporadic. So if you want to know like when I get on and stuff, it won't be like this where I get on and tell everybody that I'm on because I will be just talking like this. But if you want to join and ask questions and we can discuss all of it, I mean, that'd be fun as well, just like we do now. But I'm not sure if my bell works. Like, I don't know if I have to do something to make it work, whatever. But yeah, but I look forward to doing that show and seeing what comes out of it. I have people that are helping me and telling me what I need to do and what they would like me to do and stuff like that. So they think that show could be pretty big. I guess that'll be up to you guys. But all right, Iowa victory. Let's go watch Wisconsin, Nebraska. Whoever wins, who cares? And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning or whatever time I end up getting on. It'll be sometime tomorrow morning, I'm sure. But all right, bye everybody. It was fun.